Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. Ah, of course, you're one of those people. When you say you got materials from the castle Zoogles, are you talking about this stuff by any chance? Yes, that's right.
Yeah!
Oh, that was easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky? So you're the guys hoarding all the rations. What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. Doholim is in the attacking formation.
You guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Danans from the town.
Whatever's going on.
This isn't working?
These are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Ignite!
Put your asses down. Oh, how do you swap the target again?
I never miss.
Now you see what I can do!
His ass.
Far enough.
Dragon Form! Try this! Explosive ring! Try harder! Now! Dragon Form! Everlasting darkness!
Seriously?
Dragon Form! Try this! Explosive
Well, I'm not even hitting anybody at this point.
Dragon Form!
You'll soon see about that.
No, you gotta do something. And what a waste. I didn't even get to do the art.
Dragon Form! I'm ready!
I'm out of it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Dragon Form!
At some point, I'm gonna need to stop worrying about leveling up skills and just do the attacks.
Take this! Dragon Form! Nothing gets by me! I'm ready! Explosive ring! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Gotta fix that party up. Hey, don't question that. That's how that guy sounds. So it wasn't a Danon stockpiling the rations. It was some of Volron's soldiers hiding out inside his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Volron? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Volron is no longer around?
you don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here. They've just been going on about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was Volron's slave, both Danons and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running. But that doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose with these guys once Volron was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volron vanished. It's entirely possible things may be Gree has allowed these soldiers to carry on, though it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring him into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Ahem. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully, man. I am Lord Doholim Ilquest. I have an order for you. Lord Doholim? But sir, we serve... Lord Volron has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you all must pledge your alliance to me.
How?
So you expect us to serve you now, my lord? You respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we shall not follow your orders, Lord Doherty.
Wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked!
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gang once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Yes, I need to fix this party desperately. Not that. This needs to be swapped out. Kisara needs to be on the team. And I need to think about something here. I'm obviously... I don't know what to really do, to be honest. Like... No, I think Dohalim was on the team for a reason, you know? Because... I think I was playing as him. And doing this, using his skill, I believe. Yeah, because I think I'm trying to level up his Demon Strike abilities. So... he should be the party leader. Unless I completely stopped doing that. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I want
Is
to
it
look
just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Yeah, we did just lose all the food. Ah, fuck it. Let's go back to the main objective, please. I wonder how much more of the game I still have. And I do believe there will be New Game Plus stuff I have to deal with. Unless everything that I believe is New Game Plus will come into the main game. What is this? Why is that just sitting there? Not gonna complain, because, you know, I need that. I tell you, the closer I get to beating games, the more I worry about what I'm even gonna be doing next. Tower of Fantasy comes out August 11th for PC and mobile, which is cool, and I've really been wanting to play it, but I really want them to bring it to console. But the English Twitter for Tower of Fantasy said they have absolutely no plans for it, but they will update people if they do. That's very worrying, because I really want to play it on consoles. It would be easier, but if I have to play it on PC, I will, and I will 100% have that be something I continue to do. Because I've been really wanting to play that desperately.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
You ain't gonna
Those
like
people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. People died. Our parents, Our children, our friends, they all died. They were murdered, and it was the Renans! The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Oh, what do we have in here? Things I can't get right
Glad
now.
that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others.
God damn it.
That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Just when you think they're done. Well, what? I don't know what else you want me to... Oh. Just want me to go back down here. Because I looked around, I talked to everybody, I got everything.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. Just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
She definitely must have a plan that she's gonna try weaving everyone to handle things herself. Oh shit. Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. He was so close to finally living like a normal human being too.
Wait!
Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she still lives in that area over there. Got it. I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sabine? I like that. Yeah, I sure love that quest name. Find the dead boy's mother. Sounds like fun. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Your son, went and died.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay. I know. You do? Then, what are you doing? I have work that must be done today, since my son can no longer work. It's like this here, too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending your son as your task for today. Very well. I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. Those Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
There's another quest down there. Is there more? It's down this way.
Maybe?
Oh. Oh, you again. I wonder what today's recipe will be.
What?
You're getting ahead of yourself, young miss. Come on now, Granada, or Gordino. We all know where this is heading.
Yes!
You have me there indeed. I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep in the bowels of Plegion's mighty fortress.
Great.
Whatever it is, I don't think it'll ever satisfy your apparently insatiable hunger to hunt for recipes in places like that. Well, as it so happens, I met a sailor back in Mahag Saw. He let me borrow a boat, and then I was here before I knew it.
What?
You rowed the boat all the way here? That's right. But more importantly, what I found in that castle was a forbidden recipe, sealed away since ancient times.
What?
Forbidden, you say? What reason could anyone have had for walking it away for all these years?
Yes!
I haven't the faintest idea. That's why we must make it, so we can find out. And so I ask you all to gather me the ingredients once more. However, being such an old recipe, its directions are written rather obtusely. It calls for something white, soft, and fluffy, stimulating powder, and neither swine nor hare meat. Finally,
Yes!
also something white, soft, and fluffy. What? Why does it ask for that twice? I guess that one of them simply refers to rice. Or maybe the recipe is calling for double the amount of rice. It sounds okay to me. I don't think they write it like that if that were the case. I'm pretty sure all these ingredients can be found in Genetheros, so I can count on you to fetch them?
Sorry.
Actually, we would be more than happy to help.
That's great.
What she said. Dependable as always. Then I shall let you two get to work. Good luck. No, I'm not gonna believe this.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
What, we just talked to the guy.
Yes!
Well, it's about time. It seems you have remembered everything. Well, of course you didn't, because you're fucking lovers. Better look everywhere else. Make sure there's no hidden quest anywhere. I'm not seeing anything in the Marshlands. I do know I gotta go out there for the quest, though. My mother is so laid back about her dead child. It's kind of, There's also a place to the right I need to go to, it seems.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think I should check on my ranch. It's been a while. Is my game going to crash just because I wanted to check on them? Cow, pig, horse, sheep. Rat pig. Oh, my range expanded. Nice. More cows. Miracle feed. Definitely a rat pig. Oh boy. Piggy. Wait, we already have a rat pig. Chicken. Horse. Sheep. Keep them how they are. Yep, I know.
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire. Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dana? Up until recently, our people were busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send out the remains into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy, that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the brave to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us Dahnans. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Renan still ruled over us, we didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell. Don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us. And on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you too? If you hate it so much, why don't you just tell them all why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough! No more. Renegus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We're all aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system and begin to live it together side by side. That's what I believe. And that's why I'm here. If any of you think indifferently, I just think differently, not indifferently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you're only thinking about what was best for her son, too.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and histories of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Dahnan way.
Good.
Yes. Mention it. It's the least we could do for you and his mom. For you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now. Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almeidrea killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, Sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way.